potential. Hello, dear Taurus, and welcome back to The Inner Secret. I'm thrilled you're joining me today for this deeply insightful reading designed to unlock the hidden potential within you. February 6, 2025 holds some powerful energies specifically for you, and I'm so excited to share the advice, revelations, and tarot prophecies that await. I want to express my sincere gratitude for your presence here, for your likes, your beautiful comments, and of course, your subscription. It truly makes my heart sing, knowing you're part of this ever-growing Inner Secret community. If you've landed here today, it's likely not by accident. Perhaps there's a message your soul is yearning to receive, a piece of guidance that's perfectly timed for your current journey. Remember, dear Taurus, you are the architect of your own destiny. You possess the free will to make your own decisions, to chart your own course. The messages I'm about to share are general in nature, and as always, I encourage you to take what resonates and release what doesn't. Trust your intuition and allow the wisdom of the cosmos to illuminate your path. We're about to delve into the energies swirling around different areas of your life: love, money, health, and family. So prepare to be amazed. Let's begin with the tip of the day, a guiding principle to help you navigate the energies of February 6th with grace and effectiveness. To truly thrive, you need to be more balanced. This harmony can only be achieved if you nurture both the tangible realities of your life and the things that cannot be measured in economic benefits. In our modern world, it's easy to get caught up in the pursuit of material success. We're constantly bombarded with messages that equate happiness with wealth, status, and possessions. While there's nothing inherently wrong with wanting to improve your financial situation, it's crucial to remember that true fulfillment comes from cultivating a well-rounded life that nourishes your soul. This means making time for activities that bring you joy, that connect you with your values, and that allow you to express your creativity. It means nurturing your relationships, pursuing your passions, and contributing to something larger than yourself. For you, dear Taurus, this balance is particularly important. As an earth sign, you have a natural affinity for the material world. You appreciate the finer things in life, and you enjoy creating a comfortable and secure environment for yourself and your loved ones. However, you also have a deep appreciation for beauty, art, and nature. You need to find ways to integrate these seemingly disparate aspects of your personality into a harmonious whole. This week, you will need to exercise your leadership skills. You will discover that someone in your environment is not performing as they should. Don't be afraid to talk about it and make it clear that their behavior needs to change. Here's a more in-depth look at this aspect. Don't be afraid to be firm, but be sure to lead with empathy and compassion. Remember, true leadership isn't about wielding power or exerting control. It's about inspiring others to be their best selves. This week, you're also entering an especially intuitive and spiritual phase. Pay attention to any ideas and inspirations that come to you today. You will discover creative uses for new equipment, or you will come up with an idea that will once and for all solve the problems of the system. Don't be surprised if one of these ideas opens a totally different door for you. You are ready for this change. Consider your new ideas, Taurus. Chart. This week is all about finding that delicate balance between the practical and the spiritual, the tangible and the intangible. Embrace your leadership potential, trust your intuition, and cultivate a life that nourishes your soul on all levels. Now let's talk about creating the right energetic space for manifesting your desires. Today, try to go to a serene place where you are free of desire and jealousy. It is important to take time to recognize the incredible growth that can come from this position of calm and pure contentment. In our fast-paced, competitive world, it's easy to get caught up in cycles of desire and jealousy. We're constantly comparing ourselves to others, longing for what they have, and feeling envious of their success. However, these negative emotions can actually block our ability to manifest our own desires. Jealousy breeds a scarcity mindset. It convinces you that there's not enough to go around, that someone else's success somehow diminishes your own chances. Desire, when fueled by a sense of lack, can create a feeling of desperation that actually pushes away the very things you're trying to attract. Instead, practice focusing on what you already have. Cultivate a sense of gratitude for the blessings in your life, both big and small. Recognize your own unique talents, strengths, and accomplishments. When you appreciate what you have, you create a space for more abundance to flow into your life. And as the original content suggests, release the extra baggage you hold onto for support or relief. The less you have to carry, the freer your arms will be to create. What are those things you have had a hard time letting go? This week, try to evaluate what you have been holding onto and give those old weights a toss. You are generally a fairly calm person, and your energy is usually relaxing. But today, you may feel agitated at first. You will wonder if something is wrong. Don't panic, the energy of the day is intense, which is why you may feel tense. Try to surround yourself with positive people and situations. In our interconnected world, we're constantly exposed to a barrage of information, stimulation, and other people's emotions. This can create a sense of overwhelm and agitation, especially for those of us who are naturally sensitive to energy. There are a few things you can do to create a protective shield around yourself and maintain a sense of calm, especially if you have been one to go out of your way for people who are going through hard times. Your ruling numbers for today are 10 and 29. These numbers can appear in many different ways, so stay aware. Your lucky color for today is yellow. Also, your relationship with one of your loved ones may be going through a period of instability. Be patient and put your pride aside before responding with hurtful words that could hurt those you love the most. Try doing something relaxing with those you have been having conflict with to help you calm down. Why is patience so critical here, Taurus? Because you have a natural inclination toward wanting things to be settled and stable. You like predictability and harmony, so when conflict arises, it can be deeply unsettling. However, resisting the conflict or trying to force a resolution will only make things worse. Instead, embrace the discomfort of the moment. Acknowledge the pain and frustration, both yours and the other person's. Listen actively to their perspective, even if you don't agree with it. Seek to understand their motivations and their underlying needs. Avoid the urge to interrupt, to defend yourself, or to offer solutions. Sometimes people just need to be heard. They need to know that their feelings are valid and that you care about what they're going through. Also, it's important to remember the context of your conflict. Is this a recurring issue that's been simmering for a while? Or is it a new situation that's triggering old wounds? Understanding the root cause of the conflict can help you address it more effectively. Finally, be willing to compromise. Relationships are built on give and take. If you're always insisting on getting your way, you're going to create resentment and distance. Be willing to meet the other person halfway, to find solutions that work for both of you. Remember, the goal isn't to win the argument. It's to strengthen the relationship and create a more harmonious connection. So this week, be patient, be compassionate, and be willing to let go of your pride. Your relationships will thank you for it. Let's shift our focus now to your overall well-being. As previously noted, you are much smarter. It is not a good time for any type of activity that is too abrupt, and therefore you are going to give your body precisely what it needs the most, what it asks for the most. Here's the thing, dear Taurus. You are a sensual being. You appreciate the pleasures of the physical world. You enjoy good food, comfortable surroundings, and physical intimacy. However, it's important to remember that true well-being goes beyond mere physical gratification. It's about nurturing your mind, body, and spirit in a holistic way. As you continue this journey, here are some tips to help you get started. Remember, everyone is different, and you should use tips that work best for you. First, it is important to begin meditating. Meditation is a powerful tool for calming the mind, reducing stress, and connecting with your inner wisdom. You should also exercise in addition to this. You do not want to put too much stress on your body. You should consider stretching or yoga. Next, you need to be eating well. Healthy food is a great way to help your body reach new heights. Eat organic foods and watch how your body feels. Now let's turn our attention to your career and work dynamics. At work, all this time of sacrifice is beginning to bear fruit, although it may seem like an uphill struggle. You have had to sweat a lot to earn the camaraderie of your colleagues and the trust of your superiors, but you have finally achieved this goal. In today's workplace, it's essential to strike a balance between hard work and self-advocacy. You need to be willing to put in the effort, to go the extra mile, and to contribute to the success of your team. But you also need to be able to articulate your value, to negotiate for what you deserve, and to advocate for your own career growth. For you, dear Taurus, this can be a challenge. You tend to be humble and unassuming, and you may not always feel comfortable promoting your own accomplishments. However, it's important to remember that if you don't advocate for yourself, no one else will. Also, the text has some great advice if you are looking for a new role. You may receive a call from a recruiting service, but don't celebrate too soon, and certainly not before confirmation. Evaluate the entire offer carefully. Here are a few practical tips for navigating the career landscape this week. Document your accomplishments. Keep a running list of your accomplishments, both big and small. This will help you track your progress and provide evidence of your value when it's time for a performance review or a salary negotiation. Seek feedback regularly. Don't wait for your annual review to ask for feedback from your supervisor and colleagues. Solicit feedback on a regular basis and use it to identify areas for improvement and to refine your skills. Network strategically. Attend industry events, join professional organizations, and connect with people in your field. Building a strong network can open doors to new opportunities and provide valuable support. Upgrade your skills. Take classes, attend workshops, and read books to stay up to date on the latest trends and technologies. The more skilled you are, the more valuable you'll be to employers and clients. Negotiate with confidence. When it's time to negotiate your salary or benefits, do your research, know your worth, and be prepared to walk away if your needs aren't met. On the financial front today, the energy drives positive changes and concrete actions. It's an ideal time to continue projects that you've been considering, but with a touch of caution so as not to make impulsive decisions. If you have ideas to increase your income, it's a perfect day to start drawing up a plan. The cosmos gives you the energy you need to take those first steps and establish solid foundations for financial growth. In today's complex economic landscape, it's more important than ever to take a conscious and proactive approach to your finances. This means developing a clear understanding of your income, expenses, and assets, and making informed decisions about how to manage your money effectively. For you, dear Taurus, this is especially important. As an earth sign, you have a natural inclination toward financial security. You value stability, predictability, and long-term planning. However, you also need to be willing to adapt to changing circumstances and to take calculated risks when opportunities arise. Also, the forecast notes to review every detail since quick movements could bring unexpected surprises, reflect on the risks, and make sure you have clarity before taking any big leaps. Luck is on your side, but don't forget that active with common sense and balance is key to avoiding setbacks in the future. Here are a few practical tips for managing your finances this week. Create a budget. Develop a realistic budget that outlines your income, expenses, and savings goals. This will help you stay on track and avoid overspending. Track your expenses. Monitor your spending habits to identify areas where you can cut back. Use a budgeting app or a spreadsheet to track your expenses and get a clear picture of where your money is going. Pay down debt. Prioritize paying down high-interest debt, such as credit cards and personal loans. This will save you money on interest payments and improve your credit score. 2. Save for the future. Set aside a portion of your income for savings and investments. Aim to save at least 10 to 15% of your income each month. Invest wisely. Consult with a qualified financial advisor to develop a diversified investment portfolio that aligns with your risk tolerance and your long-term goals. Remember, building a strong financial foundation takes time and effort. Be patient, be disciplined, and be consistent in your efforts. The rewards will be well worth it. In the realm of love, February 6th brings a message of both potential challenges and profound opportunities. Doubts about your current relationship should not alarm you. They do not mean that your relationship is not compatible with you, far from it. In fact, in all relationships there are moments of this kind of low, then it goes up again. Relationships are complex and ever-evolving. They require constant communication, compromise, and a willingness to adapt to changing circumstances. It's normal to experience moments of doubt, uncertainty, and even conflict. The key is to approach these challenges with honesty, compassion, and a commitment to working through them together. Here are a few tips for navigating relationship doubts and deepening trust. Communicate openly and honestly. Share your thoughts, feelings, and concerns with your partner in a respectful and non-judgmental way. Create a safe space for them to do the same. Listen actively. Pay attention to what your partner is saying, both verbally and non-verbally. Seek to understand their perspective, even if you don't agree with it. Practice empathy. Try to put yourself in your partner's shoes and see the situation from their point of view. This will help you develop a greater understanding and compassion for their feelings. Forgive and let go. Holding on to grudges and resentments will only poison the relationship. Be willing to forgive your partner for past mistakes and to let go of any negative emotions. Seek professional help. If you're struggling to resolve your relationship issues on your own, consider seeking help from a qualified therapist or counselor. On the other hand, if you are single, you are about to meet someone who will leave a deep mark on your life. This does not necessarily mean the mother or father of your children or the love of your life, but someone who will broaden your horizons, make you see things in a different way, and enrich your way of seeing them. Therefore, it is fantastic for you, very productive in the family sphere. In the family sphere, this day can bring a sense of harmony and unity. You have worked hard on your personal well-being, and this progress is now reflected in your relationships with your loved ones. The inner peace you feel allows that energy of calm and love to manifest itself in your family environment as well. It is a good day to share meaningful moments with your family members and strengthen the bonds that have been important in your life. Family relationships are often the most complex and challenging relationships in our lives. We share a deep history, a strong emotional connection, and a lifetime of shared experiences. However, we also have different personalities, values, and expectations, which can sometimes lead to conflict. When conflict arises, it's important to approach it with empathy, understanding, and a willingness to find peaceful solutions. Also, remember that family ties are a fundamental part of your life, and the time you spend strengthening them will be rewarded. Here are a few tips for promoting harmony and understanding in your family. Schedule quality time. Make a conscious effort to spend quality time with your family members. Plan activities that everyone enjoys, and make sure to be fully present and engaged. Practice active listening. When your family members are talking, give them your full attention. Put away your phone, make eye contact, and listen without interrupting. Express appreciation. Let your family members know how much you appreciate them. Tell them what you admire about them, and thank them for their contributions to the family. Be forgiving. Holding on to grudges and resentments will only create bitterness and resentment. Be willing to forgive your family members for past mistakes and let go of any negative emotions. Seek family counseling. If you're struggling to resolve family issues on your own, consider seeking help from a qualified family counselor. Regarding energy, your energy starts at moderate and then grows upwards. The positive situation that you have to enhance today is the vitality that manifests in every muscle of your body, and you should highlight this and take advantage of it to advance in your personal projects. Your productivity can reach record levels. Maximize this energy, take a brisk walk, enjoy a nutritious meal, and prioritize tasks that require focus. Also, don't forget to stretch or just take a break to re-energize and get back to work. On the other hand, be careful and avoid controversies. Futile arguments with friends, family, or colleagues can put you in delicate situations today from which both parties would come out harmed. Neither of you would win. Basically, also be careful with those commitments that you cannot take under to lack of time. Put them off for later. Do not get involved in activities that, due to lack of time, you know you will not be able to do. This energy does not want you to overload. If you do, you may have the opposite result of the previous. For students, sometimes you feel that the demands of your course exceed your capabilities. Let me tell you that all students go through this situation at some point. Therefore, you should also take care of your schedule and not study 1 hour one day, another hour another day, and another hour the next. Here's a small schedule that you may consider. Regarding compatibility today, you have a wonderful day with these 3 signs. The connections: first Capricorn, second Aquarius, and lastly Scorpio. Use those 3 signs to help and get help today. Dear Taurus, this was your reading for today. As always, thank you so much for being here with me. Remember that the purpose of our predictions is to guide you so that you can make more appropriate and correct decisions based on them. If you like these sessions, click on that like button. You can also subscribe and activate notifications so you don't miss the daily predictions. I hope you have a day full of positive manifestations. A big kiss to everyone. And so, my wonderful Taurus friends, we reach the end of our journey through the energies of February 6th, 2025. Remember to trust in yourself and find peace.